Okay, wow.
So let's start with child's pose. Let's bring our big toes to touch. Use as wide as your mat. Hips back to your heels. Forehead to the ground. And just here, begin to breathe. Filling up your lungs. And landing on your mat as you exhale. Fill it all the way. Open your mouth and just let it out. Yeah. Again, fill up. Open your mouth, let it go, sink. And just continue to breathe here. Breathing up and fully in, fully out. And beginning to form an intention for your practice. Again, one more full breath. Breathe in. Open up. Exhale. Just begin to reach your fingers out. Curl your back toes under. Move down dog. And beginning to move. Just pressing your right heel down, lifting your left. Left heel down and bending your right knee. Opening into your hips. Using Ujjayi, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Coming high on your toes. Yeah, lift your hips high. Take your chest back toward your thighs, squeeze in, press back. And press your heels down, down dog. And just step your toes together, bring your toes to the middle of your mat. Yeah, and then lift your right leg, long and strong. Yeah, so your inner right thigh rolls in and up, level hips. Strengthen your core. And then just bend your right knee. And then take your right hip over your left. Open up. Now flexing, opening your toes. And your right knee really high. Your left hip under your right. And bringing your right knee to your right elbow, squeeze up and in. Hold it. Press it back. Right foot to the ground. And breathe. And then lift your left leg, long and strong. Active toes. And take your left leg, bend your left knee, stack your left hip, open up, side body. And then bringing your left knee to your left elbow, squeeze up and in. Press it back, down dog. Full breath in, breathe in. Open up and let it go, let it out. And just looking to your thumbs, walk forward. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine, looking up, and deep fold. Yeah, bending your knees, taking your chest to your thighs, and then just taking ragdoll. Pick the outer edges of your elbows. Yeah, just let your head drop, your neck drop, your brain drop, everything. Just let it go. And have that connection between your chest and your thighs. So really bend your knees and just letting it go. And having awareness in your legs, from your skin and your legs, activation. Yeah, so just begin to activate that skin, beginning to squeeze around your muscle. And your muscle beginning to squeeze around your bones. Your inner thighs rolling in and back. Your navel lifting. But a softening through your upper body. Deep breathing. And just let your thoughts go. Just being right here between each breath. Moment. And release your arms. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine, looking up. And exhaling, deep fold. Ground down, reach out. Come all the way up. Yeah, rise. Reaching up, looking up. Now come into a baby back and pressing through your heels, reaching, looking through your fingers. And that alertness in your fingers, spreading. Shoulder heads drawing down. And bring your hands to your heart. Step your feet to the top of your mat. Bring your toes to touch. True north alignment. Tadasana. So just grounding down through your feet, maybe lifting all 10 toes. And then just spread your toes one by one. And then just begin to drop your tail down, downward. And lifting of your navel. Your shoulder heads rolling up and back and then down. And just allow your eyes to close. Together we'll take a sea of 3 arms. Take a full breath in. Good inhale, open your eyes, lift your hands. Looking up. And release fold, let go. Inhale, halfway lift. Deep fold. High plank. Low plank. Up dog. Shoulder head back. Looking up, breathing, and down dog. Lift your hips, roll over your toes. Toes, bend your knees, and step forward, or float. Halfway lift, deep fold, ground down, rise up. Go back, really reaching, hips forward, heart going high, reaching up, reaching back, and release, let go, fold. Halfway lift, lengthen, deep fold, hamstring stretch. High plank, Low plank. Up dog. And down dog. And just breathe 3 breaths intentionally. Coming high on your toes, bend your knees and step a foot. Halfway lift, deep fold, ground down, rise up. Reaching, shoulder heads drawn down, drawing into your core, pressing through your heels, and exhale, fold, let go. Inhale, lengthen, deep fold, high plank, low plank, up dog, and down dog. And spreading through your fingers, wide fingers. Take a look at your first finger that is pointing at 12 o'clock. High on your toes, bend your knees and step a foot. Halfway lift, deep fold, ground down, rise up, last Sunday, reaching, and fold, let go. Inhale, lengthen, deep fold, high plank, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, rise up dog. And exhale, down dog. Breathe. Coming high on your toes, bending your knees, step or float. Halfway lift, deep fold. Bring your big toes to touch, your knees touch, chair pose. And sink your hips, reach your hands to the sky. Yeah, sit deep. And turning your palms to face one another. Reaching through your fingertips. And take a child's chair, a little bitty kindergarten chair, sink deep. Now breathe, bring some energy in your legs. Lift all 10 of your toes. Bring your weight to your heels. Bring your gaze up. Breathe 2 times. Reach. And fold. Inhale, lengthen. High plank. Low plank, chaturanga, push up. Inhale, up dog. Lift your heart, shoulder heads back. And down dog. Right foot forward, warrior 1. Ground down, reach up. And find some length between your hips and your rib cage. And sink your right hip down, your right knee bent over your right ankle, and some reach through your fingertips. Bring your gaze up. Breathe deeply. And release, flow. High plank, low plank, up dog and down dog. Left foot forward, warrior 1. Round down, reach up. Now lifting through your fingers. Your left hip drawing back, your right hip reaching forward, spreading your hips. Sink deep, roll open, look up, and Vinyasa flow. Full breath in, breathe in, and open and empty, let it go. Again, a full breath, breathe in, and exhale, empty. Come high on your toes, bend your knees, and step or float forward. Halfway lift, deep fold, and chair pose. Toes touch, knees touch. Reaching upward. In presence, your shoulder head dropping down into the middle of your spine as you sink a little lower. Breathe a little deeper. And release. Halfway lift. Deep fold. High plank. Low plank. Good inhale, up dog. And exhale, roll over your toes, lift your hips, down dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Round down, rise up. One breath, inhale, reach up. Exhale, let it go, flow. Chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Round down, rise up. One breath, inhale. And release flow. On you go. Full breath in. Breathe in. And open it. Let it go. Just finding some softness through your breath. Inhaling fully. Bend your knees and step to float. Halfway lift. Deep fold. Chair pose. You take cactus arms here. Bending your elbows down. And then hold the tray table with your hands, bending your wrists. Shoulder heads drawing back. Heart reaching up. Bring your gaze up. Sink your hips 2 inches. Reach your heart up 3 inches. Find some length. Roll your hips forward underneath you toward the window. Mirror. Breathe in. Shine up. And release flow. Right foot forward, warrior one. Round down, rise up. Yeah, and just be here. Yeah? So we'll just let our hands go, let our hips go, let everything just go. Yeah? And then so we'll just, from here, stack our right knee over our right ankle and begin to pull our right hip back. Draw your left hip forward. And press through your left foot and reach your arms straight up. Now gaze up, lengthen through your waist. Draw your shoulder heads down. And take your thumbs, cross your thumbs above. Bring your gaze up to your fingers. Draw your hips toward the mirror and begin to reach your hands back to the back wall, lifting your heart. Two more breaths. Breathe it in. And release flow. Left foot forward, warrior one. Smooth it down, right? Reach it up. unzip here too. So just let your hands come down. Let your hips go to the side of your mat. And just feel the looseness. How your feet feel as though they're coming apart. And just begin to zip up from your center line, from your spine, turning it forward, drawing your left hip back, your inner right thigh rolling in and back. Draw your navel in and up. Reach your hands up. You bring your shoulder heads down. Your gaze up. And take your thumbs above, cross the opposite thumb and just cross. Bring your gaze up, looking to your fingers. Shoulder head drawn down, and begin to just reach your fingers back. Lift your heart. From your heart lift, sink into your left hip, and reach. And Vinyasa flow. Big breath in, full breath. Lion's breath out, let it go. Hand your toes, bend your knees, step or foot. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. On an inhale, rise up, chair pose. And find some spaciousness as you sink deeper and as you reach higher. Find some comfort in your breath, some peace. And release. Halfway lift, Vinyasa flow. Full breath in, breathe out, and lift your right leg. Bend your right knee, stack your right hip, and then spread energy in your toes. Yeah, just bring energy there. Bring energy to your core. Come high on your left toe and flip your dog. If you flip. Now pressing your feet to the ground, or just stay where you were. No worries. Now reaching to the mirror. See yourself in the mirror. Reaching forward, lifting through your hips, pressing through the ground. Feel the ground. Take cactus arms in your right arm. Open your heart. 2 more breaths. High plank. Bring your thumbs to the center of your mat. Take a weight into your right hand, side plank, right side. Lift your left hand. Now spread energy in your upper hand. Fingers spread. Always okay to lower your right knee or raise your left. And bring your left arm over your left ear toward the mirror. Reach. Bring your gaze up to your left palm. Look up. Breathe in. 2 more. And Vinyasa flow. Nice work. Breathe in. Full breath. Lion's breath. Let it go. Now really soften, let it go. Breathe in. Lion's breath out. Lift your left leg. Bend your left knee. Stack your left hip open. Got energy in your toes. Come high on your right toes. And if you flip, flip your dog. If not, just stay where you are. Wherever you are, breathe. Ground. Feel the ground below you. Press it into it. Reach it up. Bring some air. Cactus in your left arm. Shine up. 2 breaths. High plank. Bring the thumbs to your center of your mat. Lift your right side. Side plank. Energy through your fingers. Energy in your hips. Reaching your right arm over your right ear, pass toward the mirror. Now gaze up to your palm, look up, reach through your fingertips. One more breath, breathe in. And Vinyasa flow. Full breath in, breathe in. And open into the out. Time your toes, bend your knees, and step and float. Halfway lift, deep fold, chair pose, one breath, inhale, rise up. Exhale, float, Vinyasa. Right foot forward, crescent pose. Stacking your left heel over your left toes high, reaching your fingertips to the sky. And open your arms to a Y. Yes. And then just begin to bring your gaze up, upward, shine up, heart up, roll open, let in some light. Hands to your heart, and your left elbow outside of your right knee twist. And then drawing energy in your core. Lengthening through your crown. And grounding down your left heel. Bring your right elbow to your right knee, your left arm to the sky. Left heel grounded. Now side angle. And even maybe take your left foot back 6 inches. So deep. Then take your sacrum down. And then begin to reach your left arm past your left ear toward the mirror. Yeah? Bringing your right ribs underneath you, roll your right ribs open. Now reaching through your fingers, gazing to your palm, pressing through your left heel, and Vinyasa flow. Full breath in, breathe in, and open empty, let it go. One more full breath, and let it go. Your left foot forward, crescent pose. Reach, find some new reach, new heights. Energy in your hips, energy in your core. Drawing your hips toward the mirror in the front of the room. Then bring your, press your hands, your palms together above, yeah? Then take your fingertips down your neck. Yeah, and begin to bring your gaze up. Lift your heart, roll open, roll back. Breathe in, strengthening your hips. Shine up. Hands to your heart. And take your right elbow outside of your left knee. Twist. Energy through your back leg, energy in your hips. And breath in. Breath out. Lengthening through your crown. Ground your right heel down. Take your left elbow, your left knee, reach your right hand straight up, side angle. Maybe taking your right foot back 6 inches, go wide, go deep. Reaching your sacrum toward the ground. Begin to take your right arm past your right ear toward the front of the room. And in presence, your left ribs, roll them under. Open your right ribs, reach. Breathe in. And Vinyasa flow. Full breath in, breathe in. Open and empty that out. Breathe in and let it go. High on your toes. Bend your knees and separate foot. Halfway lift. Deep fold. Toes touch, knees touch, chair pose. And bring some lightness back here. Bring some air. Be with this, be with your breath. Hands to your heart. And your left elbow outside of your right knee twist. Sink the hips deep. Lift the outer edges of your lips. Smile up, shine up. Open your arms if you like. Left fingertips to the ground. And spread energy to your right fingers. Fully alive, fully breathing, fully aware of this moment. And release. Halfway lift. Deep fold. Heel toe your feet 2 fist splits apart. And take your peace fingers, your first 2 fingers, intertwine with your big toe between your first and second toe. Palms face one another. Inhale, lengthen. And fold deeply. Chest to thighs, chin to shin. And find Tadasana in your legs. Inner thighs roll in and back. Your shoulder heads reaching up away from your ears. Find 2 more breaths. Draw yourself down. Reach your hips high. And release. Halfway lift. Deep fold. Toes touch. Chair pose. Sink deep. Reach out. Hands to your heart. And twist to your left. And even sink your hips 2 or 3 inches deeper. Lift all 10 of your toes. Replace them. Spread them. Maybe open your wings, your arms. Be here. Alive. Fingers alive. Breath alive. Opening up. And release. Halfway lift. Lengthen. Deep fold. Heel toe your feet 2 fist splits apart. Take your full right hand under your right foot, your full left hand under your left foot. Gorilla pose. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And fold. And then presence your legs, yeah? Again, Tadasana in your legs. Skin drawing in around your muscle drawing in around your bone. And softness in your upper body. And just releasing in your lower back. Finding ease. Shoulder heads drawing away from your ears. Draw your head down. 2 more breaths. and release. Halfway lift. Deep fold. Proposed. And so take your hands shoulder width. Spread your fingers. Bend your elbows. Take chat around the arms. Take your knees to the backs of your elbows. And just draw your weight forward. Your shoulders draw forward. And just play with lifting maybe one foot. One toe. It's a practice. Not judging, just flying, just playing, just having fun like children. And when children do this, they just play, man. They just go at it, they fall. They're not embarrassed. They just get right back up. They have determination. Have that determination of a child. You've got this. Do what you do. Be where you are. For 3. For 2. And 1, Vinyasa. Great work. Breathe in. Lion's breath out, let it go. Breathe in. Lion's breath out, let it roar. Come high on your toes. Bend your knees and step or float. Halfway lift. Deep fold. Ground down, rise all the way up. Reaching up. And reaching back. Hands to your heart. Walk to the top of your mat if you're not there. Bring your big toes to touch. Tadasana, true north alignment. So big toes facing 12 o'clock. Rounding down. Lift all 10 of your toes. And replace them one by one. Now your foundation. Earth. And your tail drops downward. Your navel lifts. Hands to your heart. And just draw your shoulder heads up toward your ears. And roll them down and back. Lift your heart. Allow your eyes to close. Find your breath. There's space with your intention. Your way of being. Possibilities. Connection with your breath. And allow our eyes to open. Reach our right arm out. Our left arm over. Pick eagle arms. Yeah, and then reach your elbows high as your shoulders. And draw your shoulder heads down. And sink your hips. Take your right leg over your left, eagle pose. And follow your breath. Sink your hips 1 or 2 inches. Elbows reaching up, shoulder heads drawing down, drawing your core. Yeah, and this way of being is our elbows are up. Then release your hands, reaching up, standing up, releasing your legs, yeah? And then reach your left arm out, right arm over. Elbows come high, shoulder heads down. Sink deep, and take your left leg over your right, equal pose other side. And feel your heart, reach your heart up as you sink your hips a little deeper. Just breathing. And release, reach up. Stand up. Right arm out, left arm over. Sink your hips. Right leg over your left. Breathing. And if your arms don't want to do that, they can always do elbows together, hands together. And elbows high. Reach up, stand up, rise up, breathe in. Reach your left arm out, right arm over. Sink deep. Bring your left leg over your right. And just bring some peace with your breath. Breathe it in. Heart lifting. Hips sinking. Release. Reach up. Stand up. Hands to your waist. Ground down on your left foot. Raise your right. Take your right hand to your right knee, or your peace fingers, your first two fingers to your big toe. Either one. Your left hand either to your side or extend it out. And open out to the right. And look over your left shoulder. Bringing it back to center. Take your arms, float them back. Warrior three. Your arms. Float your right foot back. Warrior three. Draw into your core. Find strength there. Everything draw into your center line. And find enough strength to raise your right heel 2 inches. Yeah. Then Ardha Chandrasana, taking your left hand 12 inches from your left foot on the ground or on a block. And stack your right hip over your left. Begin to reach your right hand up to your waist. And into your core you draw. Lift your right heel 2 inches. And release. Your feet meet, halfway lift, deep fold, ground down, rise up. All the way. Hands to your heart. Tadasana, true north alignment. Stepping to the top of the mat, big toes coming to touch. Allowing your eyes to close. Feeling what you feel. Breathe in, breathe out. Allowing your eyes to open. Bring your hands to your hips. Ground down on your right foot. Raise your left. Take your left hand to your left knee, your left peace fingers to your big toe. And find strength in your base, and your base foot pressing down. Reaching up. Opening up to your left. Foot back to center. Releasing your left leg. Float your hands back. Warrior three arms. Bound forward. Float your left leg through. Warrior three. Awesome. Grounding down. Drawing in. Strengthening into your core. Small lift of your heart. Small back end. Right hand in front of your right foot on the ground or on a block. Ardha Chandrasana. Stack your left hip on top of your right hip. Reaching up. Open up. Draw into your core. Breathe 3 more. Find 2 inches of height in your back left leg. And release. Halfway lift. Deep fold. Ground down, rise up. Tadasana, true north, hands at your heart. Big toes are touching. Allow your eyes to close. We'll take dancer pose. Take your right hand, extend it out, your thumb up. And then bend your right knee. Take the inner ankle of your right foot. Lifting your left hand. Up, reach your right foot high. Now pressing through your right heel. Grounding down. Highest expression for 3. For 2, find high. And 1, release. Hands to your waist, grounding down. Breathing in, feel what you feel. Be with your breath. Ground down in your right leg. Take your left arm, extend it out. Right arm up. Bend your left knee. Take your left foot. And rise. Reach your left foot high. Core strength. Highest expression for 3. Now raise a little higher for 2. Ground down for 1. And release. Vinyasa feet. True north alignment. Ground down up. Hands to your heart. Feel what you feel. Breathing in. Breathing out. Be with it, stay with it. Allow your eyes to open. Tree pose. Take your left foot, ground down to your left foot. Take your right foot to your inner right, left calf or inner left thigh. Always okay to use the walls too. Into your heart. Begin to ground down, yeah? Feel the ground, pressing, reaching your heart, lifting up. Now reach up if you like, grow up. Tall. Expression. Freedom. Have yourself just breathing. Find some shine right here. Keep on. And release. Right knee forward, allow your right foot to come down. And rounding down. Preparing left side, pre-post. And allowing your left knee to open up, reaching up, keep staying any expression you want to express. Drawing into your core, shoulder heads drawn down, yeah. Opening up. And release. Tadasana. Through north. Tops of our mat. Eyes closed, hands at your heart. Inhale, open your eyes, reach up. Bow forward, let go. Inhale, lengthen. Deep fold. High plank. Low plank. Up dog. And down dog. Right foot forward, warrior 1. Open up, warrior 2. Sink into it. Find a new place. We do this pose all the time. We find a new place to express it. Now go deeper. Open through your fingers. Alertness. And straight through your right leg. Reach to the mirror. Triangle pose. Right hand inside or outside of your right shin on the ground or on a block. Energy in your fingers. Inhale, rise up. 10 toes toward the mirror, or windows. Inhale, open up, go back, breathe in. Exhale, bow forward, let go. Hands to your outer feet. Outer our ankles or big toes or tripod headstand, wherever you want to go. Inner thighs rolling in and back here. Last one. Navel lifting, head drawing down. Bring your hands to your waist, the hips. Your elbows toward one another in the back. Lengthen through your spine, press to the ground, rise up, inhale. Open up, go back a little bit, breathe it in. And heel toe your feet 3 feet apart. Closer together. And then point your right toes toward the front, and your left toes toward the front, square your hips. Reach your arms straight up. And exhale, fold forward. Shin to shin, intense pose. Hands to the ground or on a block. And draw your right hip back, your left hip forward. Just fully breathing in. Letting go. Stay with it. Inhale, lift halfway. Get your left arm past your left ear toward the front of the room. Take your left fingertips inside or outside of your right foot or to a block. And reach your right fingertips to the sky. Extend through your spine, reach through your ground. Open up. Releasing, nice and slow. Really good. Full breath in, breathe in. A lion's breath out, let it go. Left foot forward, warrior one. New energy here, new breath. Open up, warrior two. That's good. Sink deep. Straighten through your left leg. Triangle pose. Reach forward. Extend your spine, long spine. Open up. Left hand to the ground or on the block. And just reach your right hip back toward the left edge of your mat. Take your heart, reach it toward the left upper corner of your mat. Bring your gaze up, spread through your fingers. Open up, breathe in. Inhale, rise up. All 10 toes for the garage doors. Bring your hands behind your back. Intertwine your fingers. Draw your hands down. Open your heart. Lift up. Breathe in. And exhale. Bow forward. Let go. Lift your hands. to your waist. Elbows draw toward one another. Rise up, press to the ground, reach up. Heel to your feet, 3 feet apart, closer together. And turn your left toes to the front, your right toes to the front. Inhale, arms above. And exhale, bow forward, let go. And just staying present. Staying with your breath. And draw your left hip back, squeezing your hips together, leveling your hips. And press through your right heel. Halfway lift. Bring your right arm past your right ear toward the front of the room, which is this way. Take your right fingertips inside or outside of your left foot. Reach your left hand to the sky. Extend through your spine. Hips draw together. Extend a little more. And release flow. Full breath, breathe in. Open, let it go. High plank. Knees up or down. Slowly as you can, lower all the way. Bring your hands along your side body. Bring your left ear to your mat. Let go. Palms to face down. Bring your chin to your mat, ankles together. Rise up, locust pose, lift everything. Find strength in your core. Rise up. Fly high. Now really see yourself flying right here. Anything's possible. Breathing, flying. Rise high for 3. For 2. And 1, let it go. Right here to your mat. Chin your mat, bend your knees, and if you can, take your hands to your ankles below your feet. And take your toes toward your shins. Active toes, spread through your toes. Bow pose, rise up. Press through your heels, lift your knees. And rock back and forth, back and forth. Rise high for 3. For 2. And 1, release. Your hands come about chest height. Underneath your elbows. Spread your fingers. Tops of your feet pressing down into the ground. Upward facing cobra, upward facing dog. Any form of upward facing you want to do. Yeah, lift your heart, rise up. Breathe in. Shine up, shine your heart. And roll over your toes, lift your hips, down dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Have a seat. Sit down. Lay down. Spine to the ground. I know. Bridge preparation. Bend your knees. Take your feet flat on the ground. Now feet as close to your hips as you can. You can go to wheel too. If you're ready for wheel, go to wheel. Yeah, there's no way, you just go. But for bridge pose, if you're doing bridge, haven't done bridge, take your heels close to your hips. Bring your elbows to the ground next to your side hips, hands lifted, fingers wide. Press to the ground through your elbows, lift your hips. Press through your feet, rise up. And on the outer edges of your shoulders. Breathe 2 more. And release. Soles of your feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana feet. Knees wide. Set 2. Prepare. Feet flat. Knees bent. If you practice wheel, your crown is here. Go to a wheel if you can. If not, do bridge. Rise high, go now. For 3, press to the ground. And release. Supta Baddha Konasana feet, soles of your feet together. Breathe, knees open. Last set, last one, make it a great one. This is going to be a great day, right here. Decide now. Fly high, for 10. Go now. For 9. For 8. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, go high and release. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together. Hands can be open or your right hand to your navel, left hand to your heart. Your choice, just breathe. Bring your knees together. Hug your knees into your chest. Activate your toes. A little side to side rock. Take happy baby. Reach to your inner knees, grab the outer edges of your feet, stack your feet over your knees. Long spine, sacrum to the ground. Draw down, open up. And release. Take your hands to the backs of your hamstring. Rock up and back, up and back. Up and back. Fall into boat pose. Yeah? So leaving our hands behind our hamstrings, sitting high, heart lifting. Yeah, you can reach your hands out if you like. Lift your heart, straight through your legs if you like, spread through your toes. Energy wherever it is, wherever your breath goes. Bring it. Shine your heart. Go low, low boat, lift your toes. Lift your heart. Rise up, high low. Go low. Go high. Go low. And high. And low. One more time, hum high. And release. Take a breath. I know. Bend your knees, take the backs of your hamstrings, rock back and forth, down dog. Now, find down dog, however you want to find it. Half pigeon. Lift your right leg, your right knee, your right wrist, square your shin. Lift your heart, shoulder blades together, and reach your spine. Let your forehead go to the ground. Let go. Stay with your breath. Fully breathing in, and let go of something, some tension, somewhere. One more full breath, breathe it in. And press it up. Yeah, coming up. I know. Now, curl your back toes under, down dog. Lift your hips. Take a breath, full breath in. Let it out, let go. Lift your left leg, half pigeon, left side, left knee, your left wrist, square your shin. Lift your heart. Go forward. Let go. 3 more full breath. Breathe it in. Let it go. Beginning to press up. Come onto your left hip. Bring your right leg forward. Hug your knees into your chest. Hug everything in. Even your face. Squeeze your face. Squeeze everything. Full breath in. Hold it. And release it. Shavasana. Spin your legs long. Feet open. Arm open. Shavasana. Take in one big breath. Breathe all the way down. Let it all go. Full breath. And sigh out right now. Reach your hands to the back of the room. Reach through your toes. Bring your knees into your chest again. Big squeeze. A big thank you to yourself. Just rock a little side to side. Rolling on to your right. Pressing, coming up to seated. Eyes closed and your hands to your heart. Take one arm together. Take a full breath in. Comes to your center forehead. Really nice work. Namaste.
Namaste.
Good word. Yeah. Yeah.